Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'll do solve for x. Please subscribe if you haven't. So just solve for x. So here are my questions. So I'll write answers below. So the first one, once we are given these two brackets, we'll equate the first bracket into 0, the second bracket into 0. So this is very easy. So we'll say x plus 3 is equals to 0. Then since we are solving for x, we'll take 3 to the opposite side, then it will be 0 minus 3, which will be negative 3. Or we look at the second bracket, which is x minus 1. So we'll say x minus 1 is equals to 0. Then we take 1 to the opposite side, it will change the sign, so it will be 0 plus 1, which is 1. So here are the answers. So it's 2 marks. This mark and this mark. Okay, usually it's 2 marks. Yes, so now we have a trinomial. So since we have a trinomial, remember we'll have to find the factors so that we can find our values for our brackets. Okay, so firstly we'll say, okay, since we have this trinomial, which values can we use? Okay, so if you don't know how to factorize and it confused you, on my first video I explained how to factorize, so go and check my first video on this channel, then I break down everything how to factorize. Okay, so for this question, since here we have 2x to the exponent 2, meaning here we'll have 2x and here we'll have x. But for this 2, so now we will have our values will be 1 1, and since we said a bigger number takes the sign of the middle term, and here we have positive and a negative multiplier where negative is positive, meaning we will have negative, sorry for that, we'll have negative and negative. So like we did on our first one is what we are going to do here. The first bracket we equate it into 0, then we take 1 to the opposite side, the sign change, so it is positive. Then we'll say, okay, this 2 and this 2, they cancel each other. Our answer here is half. And the second one we'll say or, okay, remember, or x minus 1 is equals to 0, then we take 1 to the opposite side, then the sign change, then our x is 1. So that was very simple. See, as long as you factorize correctly what you did on the first one, is what you're going to do here. So let's go to number 3. Right, so number 3, it says we have 2 to the exponent 3x minus 2 is equals to 64. So we will have to change this 64 into the base of 2. That's what you should do. So here we don't change it, but here we'll say 2 to the exponent, okay, to the exponent 1 is 2, to the exponent 2 is 4. So you will test them by 3, by 4, by 5, but by 6 it will give us 64. After here we have the same base. Now we drop the exponents. So our exponent here is 6. So since we are solving for x, we take negative 2 to the opposite side, the sign changes. Now we will have 3x is equals to 8. Then we divide both sides by 3. So our x is equals to 8 over 3. You see? So one thing I like about solve for x is you can test your answer. So you can test this answer and substitute it there, press it on your calculator and put this in bracket on that x, then press everything, then you'll get 64. So let's do number 4. So number 4, we are given 27. Okay, we will have to break that 27. So remember, we have, okay, it's not a bracket, it's 27 x2 81 2x plus 1. So let's try to make bases the same. So I'm going to use 3 and 3 because with 2 and 2 it won't work, but with 3 and 3 we know this is a perfect cube. So we'll say 3 to the exponent 3, put it inside the bracket. This one, it will be 3 to the exponent 4, right? Yes. So okay, now we'll do another law of the bracket. Now we'll have to multiply this and that. So it will be 3x, this multiplied by this negative 6. Here we'll say this and this is 8x, this and this is 4. Then since our bases are the same, we just drop the exponents. So we'll have this 8x plus 4. Then for the x's, we take them on one side. So let's take this one so that we can have a positive x. So when I take it there, it will be 3x. Then for this 4, remember I took this one. So let me take my 4 to that other side. So I will have negative 6 minus 4. Then here I will have 5x. And here I will have, so let's calculate. So it's negative 10. So since we have negative 10, we'll divide both sides by 5. Then our x will be negative 2. So this is our x value. So yes, we are done with our questions number 1 up until number 4. So thank you for watching my video. Please like, share, subscribe.